Hey, Welsh Dragon Metals here. Today I'll be pouring some beach salvage, that's a fishing weight, into a load of bullion cubes. Here's the fishing weight. It was salvaged off Sully Beach. That's a chunk of lead, quite heavy, about 190 grams, although that bit of steel probably weighs a gram or two. That'll quickly come off, and I'll be pouring it into the east. Not sure how many I'll get, judging by the size of that. Maybe 4, but we'll find out. I'm using matte gas for this. Nice focus. May or may not need that, depending on how full the cube molds become. This will melt very quick. As I said, it melts very quickly. Taking down quite quickly. Pull that off. Oh, went off. Never mind. Have a nice little pool of lead there. Heat that up some and pour it. A little bit of dross on there, let that heat up nicely. And then back the lead. It's quite pure by the look of it. Very. Perfect. Not some more. This is droopy. Look at that. That's the lead dripping into there. Ready? Next. These tongs are very old. I've used them hundreds of times. I'll use them in person. Suspected this would happen, but looks like I might get an extra cube. That would be cool. Free metal, seaside salvage. On the rest, not much left. Looks like I'll get quite a few cubes. more than I expected. Full set. Awesome. Mold and nice seats. Make sure they're all nice and uniform. Not fully melted all the way down, which is why I have to do this. The mold is actually not hot enough. So I will heat the entire mold. Although lead has a very low melting point, and this is quite pure, so it will be very close to its stated melting point, from 440 degrees. Not a lot. Starting to take more better uniform shapes now. What I want, so I can stamp them and they will be perfectly formed. Use a tiny bit more in that one and that one. Still semi-liquid here. Try and get a little drip off. There we go. Whoa. That was quite good. Tiny more on that one as well. They seem to all be in a fully liquefied state, which means the mold is not hot enough. Tiny bit more in this one also. Want them all nice and uniform and even. Tiny bit too much, but that's not an issue. Good. Done. And now it's the appropriate size. Very, very easy metal to work with, as you can see. Good gas. Hardly any fume in that. It's a very natural gas. It's better than propane and slightly hotter, but also slightly more expensive. But no petroleum fumes, which is definitely a good thing, as it doesn't contaminate the metal any more than it already is. Although the pyrolysis, that's extreme heat, will help refine it. And there's a lot of borax inside of the crucible also. Trouble picking that up, it's so flat. I got it. There we go. That steel doesn't need to be in that dross pit. As you can see, it's already become corroded. Rust upon it. That's already cooled. I will need to heat that a little bit on the top as it has just become deformed. That happens. It cools too quickly. Looks like I might have another cube as well inside of the crucible, waiting to be poured. Cool. More than I expected. And I've got a full set as well. Seems to be quite a lot on that lead weight, although it's extremely high density lead. That's there. It'll cool a little bit better on a cooler part of brick. And then we'll drop it in the same place as well. Should only take a minute, if that. Not bad for some seaside salvage, and also cleaning up a beach. It was attached to a load of massive fish hooks, which some dog would have definitely stepped in. So the beach had many upon it. So I'd probably save some dog from a horrible experience also. So, definite thumbs up. Yeah. Save some innocent doggy. Or human. They were massive fish hooks for catching sharks or some such. I'm quite stuck in there at the moment. Although the mould is still very, very hot. Well, the lead is quite dense. Once it releases, it will fall out nice and clean. Some are releasing. Ah, they're all releasing. Right. One. Oh, that's very pretty. 2, 3, 4, 2 left. Come on. Ooh, come on. Just gonna oscillate the mould. You can see, jiggle it around. Hey, there we go, all 6. And they're all very, very nice. Let's inspect them before I pour another one. What's left? This fishing weight has definitely proved its weight. Some very nice element cubes have been created. Check them out. These will all corrode very quickly and become grey, so they won't look like this for long. I will stamp them appropriately on all sides. There's element cubes with their atomic numbers and such. And their elemental names. So, oops, sorry about that. Drop my phone. Anyway, that would be PB, the lead, as you should know by now. Move them aside so I can pour the rest. Not much remains. I may sell a couple of these once they're fully stamped, which will take a little while as I have to stamp them on all 6 sides separately. Frost on there, just keep that arrow on there. Some of it is borax inside of the lead, cleaning it up though. And there it is. You should leave that in there actually, because it will help refine it to an even cleaner product. Perhaps a single cube lead, maybe in a bit. Let's find out. One and a tiny bit. Fair enough. bad. So 7 cubes, you know, in total, and a little bit left there also. The rest will go in the dross pit, will be combined into an alloy at a later time, as I am planning on making aluminium alloys. I have quite a bit left there from my last furnace melt, as recovered from beer cans and such. A lot of that will end up into the dross pit here. There's plenty of stuff in there, but what is remains will be put into cubes, random alloys. So I heat. Give that a cool as well. Cooling quite nicely. Just cleaning the crucible up a bit and removing what lead was in there for next pouring. The dross pit is getting quite full bits of borax and several different metals: tin, zinc, aluminium, indium, maybe even gold and silver, probably, in some trace amounts. It would not surprise me. I have worked that here. Cool. Let's do that then. Ooh, only one. It's a bit stuck in there though. There's that chunk. Yeah. Quite stuck in there, as you can see. That happens sometimes. Try it from the other direction. Come on. There you go. Right on the edge. Yay! And there's the final cube. So, that's all the cubes made from the seaside salvage. Very nice. See what we have. Cool. Quick inspection of what I have made before the video ends. Check them out. There's the one I just made. As you can see, it's still fresh from the mould and extremely shiny. That won't last. As you can see, the others have already started to corrode due to the oxygen in the air. That naturally happens. Lead will turn dark grey very quickly. The crucible caked with shiny borax, type of glass. The metal floats upon the liquid glass. It's graphite mould. Graphite is the same stuff you find in pencil. And the MAP gas that I use to melt it is in fact MAP Plus, which is propane and dimethyl ether mixture. Well, till next time.